Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Hopefully, you guys had a nice day yesterday. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Um, next, it's major key to be following Fantasy Labs NBA on Twitter and make sure you hit the notifications on them so you'll be notified every time they tweet. I can't stress this enough right here, man. This is major key. Knowing the injury report, knowing your personnel is major key because these books, they hold players closer to lock. You have to key in on folks. All right, you have to know your personnel. You have to key in on folks even if they're not on the books, and you have to be ready. So when the injuries come out, you know exactly where you're going. You know exactly what you're going to do. You know who you have your eye on beforehand. Okay. Uh, the industry had a very nice day yesterday. I seen tickets, bolstered all over the place. Double doubles, triple doubles, and etc. All right. Um, what else do I want to say here? Um, uh, Shucks. Dang. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Oh, you know what I wanted to say? I'm still looking for a program. Well, I think I got it. I think I got it. Now, in the next few days, maybe before January, you could maybe today or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I want to start going live in the morning because I like to bring my videos out late night. So I want to start going live in the morning. Therefore, and I'll set a time. I'll set a reminder. I set a timer out there, and that way everybody know what time I go live, and then we can chop it up like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe around this time, what is it, 9 a.m. or maybe between now and maybe 10. I'd probably say 10 a.m. probably would be good. But it's better. It's better. I get off at work at about between 10 and 11 o'clock at night. So you guys know I'm swamped at work. That's why I can't hardly get a lot of these tickets out. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of tickets, if you caught that in the community section over there, that ticket hit. You guys know I like to do some player props. I like to do player same game parlays. A lot of you like to do same game parlays. I like to do player prop parlays, and I like to go in on lower odds. Gives yourself a chance to win. I like to go for plus money, lower odds like plus 100, plus 200, you know what I'm saying, plus 300. If you're new to this channel, I got a few mottos. Um, you know, I got a few. We trying to profit and not deposit. We don't. I like that saying. Don't stack the odds against you. And don't be afraid of those lower odds. I mean, we're hustling. You know what I'm saying? We're hustling. So, I got a bet that I like to. I want to share with you all. Well, not this one, but listen. See, this is the importance of knowing. And then I parlay this up, but that's another story. Being greedy, but this is a product of knowing the injury report and being ready for the injury report. Miles Turner was ruled out. Boom. I jumped on it, man. I love when Sabonis has to run that center spot, or at least Miles Turner is out. He's a triple-double candidate all the time, all the time, given the matchup. So I wish I could have got that out. I was swamped at work, but it is what it is. Yeah. Let's see. There's another bet I want to talk about, and then we're going to get right into it. Okay, it's another bet here. Where is it? Right here. Bands, okay? Boom. 31 bands, all right? I took this bet. I hit this bet more often than not, okay? So I took this bet around, they were up, Cleveland was up about 22 points. I took this bet, and then I'm gonna tell you, if you guys have been here with me throughout preseason, throughout the years, I do bet preseason, and DFS. I'm a DFS player. If you guys don't know, now you know. But this bet is, it's all about knowing your personnel with this bet. And the bench plays a major part in this bet here, okay? Uh, just much like preseason basketball, especially when you're betting, you have to know if how strong is the opposing team's bench. Both teams, the team that's up and the team that's down, when you're making this bands bet, it's very important because they're going to clear the benches at some time, and you're going to have to. The bench is going to have to carry the torch in order to finish the game to win by 31. So, you have to see who's in the game at the point in time before you make the bet. See who's in the game before you make the bet. Then you have to know if decide for yourself if you think the bench can finish the deal. All right, finish the deal. $20 on this would have paid $1,000. All right, let's go. All right, Brooklyn at New York Knicks at Brooklyn. We have what's the totals out for this one? Yeah, 216.5 over under in this one. Brooklyn Nets favored by 7.5. Oh, not 7.5, 7. Okay. So injuries for this one here, we have Barrett. He's questionable. All right. Nerlens Noel is questionable. Okay. Joe Harris is out still. Derrick Rose is questionable. All right. And Taj Gibson is questionable. Okay. So, Kemba Walker, he fell out of the rotation. All right, so there you have that. All right, so you're gonna get Alec Burke. He's gonna be starting. All right, they got his point prop sitting at 14.5. We know he has 20, 25, even 30-point upside. He's a scorer. Okay, I don't normally touch his 3-point prop. I don't normally touch his 3-point prop. Okay, I mean, if you do, I'd advise you not to put it in the same game parlay because, he's that streaky of a shooter. You know what I'm saying? But, points, they got his points up there. Okay. Fournier, he's been shooting a three pretty well this year. You guys know I love my 3-pointers, man. Kevin Durant, his point prop it's sitting where it is, 28. He's averaging 28 points a game. It's either you do or you don't. I don't really go up there like that, messing with, those high point props. It's a numbers game for me. You know what I'm saying? I like to, I'd like to stack the numbers up. And I like to skim the books. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen my methods. It is what it is. Overall, I don't have too much for this game. I mean, an interesting play here is this Evan Fournier. His rebound prop is sitting at 2.5. He's going to be out there. Okay, it's going to be out there. All right. That's very interesting. Me, I like to go for alternates. I would like to see what this 2 rebound prop is going to look like. It might be minus 290. I might get something sweet on the player prop parlay. All those things that they play a big factor. Okay, Julius Randle is the over under in this is in his rebounding prop is sitting at 9.5. I do have some interest in that. Even if I want to come down to his 8 rebound prop, I'll get it at minus 265 and player prop parlays and same game parlays. Okay. Even if you want to talk about James Harden, you know what I'm saying? You'll get his 8 rebound prop at minus 156. Pretty good number. Even if you wait for the alternates to come out, you can take a peek at a 7 or something like that. The same game parlays to try to cover yourself. But, for the most part, it is what it is for this game. I don't have a definite official pick, but, I will try to get in there if I really felt like it to get in there and get some plus odds, 1 or 200 low odds for same game parlays. This is not one of those games that I really want to try to take a home run stab at, maybe one of those low risk, high reward same game parlays. But, throughout the day, as we get news, this right now, when I do this podcast late night or early in the morning, it's a starter. It's a starter, man. This here is to get your juices flowing for the day. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I'm just going to keep it moving. Y'all already know the deal. Now, this is the thing here. This is it right here. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the, I love to target both of these teams, man. And the same game parlays, man. Y'all already know because we know, I can't stress it enough. We know what these coaches do. You know what I'm saying? Nick Nurse is putting these Toronto Raptors out there for 40 minutes, man. 40. So, all right. Like my last, we got a 217 over under in this one, okay? Toronto Raptors favored by 3 at home. Injuries for this one, of course, Ja Morant is out. OG Anunoby is out. Gary Trent is questionable, okay? So keep that in mind. He's questionable again. King Birch is still out. Goran Dragic will not be playing in this game. Zaire Williams is questionable. And that's it for the significant injuries in this one, okay? Now, we're going to start off with the points section here, all right? Now, we really have to keep an eye out on, I'm going to tell you right now, we got Fred VanVleet. Yes, he can crush this, okay? He can crush this. We already know this, all right? 18.5, it's a matter if you want to get there or not. He can crush this. Now, we need to keep an eye out for Gary Trent Jr.'s status, because that's major key, all right, and how aggressive Fred VanVleet, needs to be. You know what I'm saying? That's major, and how, because you're going to be down to a couple, a few. They got enough scoring. Don't get me wrong, but Gary Trent takes a lot of shots, man. He takes a lot of shots. So, that plays a part with Fred VanVleet, shot taking, and his assist category. Like I told y'all last video, I should have known that Fred VanVleet was going to have to take over more scoring responsibility. That means, even though I altered his assist, I could have really just faded it. I didn't really need it, okay? So Scotty Barnes is playing some great ball. He's been smashing this point prop here, man. He's, it's sitting at 14.5. But if you want to alter it, be my guest. He's hit it in 3 straight games. All right, he can get to where his points can be all over the place. So that's something to keep in mind there. And then Dillon Brooks, 19.5. All right, he's gonna take the shots. He's gonna take the shots, man. He's hit this point prop in 2 out of his last 3 games. We know this. We know he can shoot the cover off the ball. But he's got to get hot. All right, he's got to get hot. Now, you got your Pascal Siakams, your Desmond Bains and stuff like that. Now, Desmond Bain, all right, interesting play here. His point prop is going to come in at 16.5. Okay. He's been shooting the 3 ball really well as of late. All right, so listen here. His last 5 games, he's hit 4 threes or better in 4 out of his last 3 games. Okay, his 3-point prop right now is sitting at 2.5. All right, now Fred VanVleet, y'all notice a 3-point shooting lead. And y'all know I like my 3-pointers. Okay, his 3-point prop is sitting at 3.5. All right, he's hit 3 threes or better in 13 of his last 15 games. All right, so he's really knocking the cover off the ball. All right, I mean, he's dropping it in there. We go through this every single day. Every single day we go through this. All right, we go through this, and it is what it is with that situation. But going back to Desmond Bain, you'll get a 20-point prop for him. You'll get a 20-point prop for him at plus money, okay? Now, where the magic happens, I always tell you, closer to the injury report, that's where the magic happens. And then, they do keep players out, you know what I'm saying? So keep an eye out. They keep players off the books, until later, all right? So keep an eye out for DeAnthony Melton, okay? The last time the Memphis Grizzlies played, they had this 4 assist prop sitting at like plus 500, man. Plus 500. All right. He had 14 points. He had 5 rebounds. I told you guys this in the last video. I have to touch on these guys because I really need you guys to know this. Really need you guys to know this because this is all about finding value. Finding value, those hidden gems. We go through this every day, and we know now. We know now. Some of you guys know now. All right, but watch out for when DeAnthony Melton pops up on the books. You're gonna have to watch out. I'm talking about, them assist props, them 3-point props for him. You got to keep an eye out on him. His last 3 games, he hit 2 threes or better. All right, so you got to watch out. All right. Not gonna go into too much more about this. Oh, last but not least, we got the rebound section. I want to talk about Precious Achiuwa. His rebound prop is sitting at 7.5. Going up against this Memphis Grizzlies team. You can alter it down to 7 if you want. As far as I go, it probably is a 390. Scotty Barnes, I don't mind that either. His 6 rebound prop either. So let's go. That's for same game parlays there. Now, Golden State Warriors at Phoenix Suns. This is going to be one of them games, man. I mean, I ain't going to say this is going to be one of them games. I'm going to tell you, this is one of them games I can't even put I can't put a read on it. If you ask me who the hell was going to win this game, man, I'd have to lean towards Golden State Warriors. I'm going to tell you that right now. I ain't even going to lie. I have to lean towards Golden State Warriors. I mean, I'm so iffy on Miles Bridges and I forget that boy name, man. They be out there broke as hell, though, man. I ain't even finna lie. I'm finna tell you, if they can get hot, Miles Bridges and Jay Crowder, if them motherfuckers get hot, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, man. God damn. We got 222 over under in this one, and then Phoenix Suns favored by 2 at home, man. The books know something I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you guys here, man. I'm gonna tell you guys like this. I really fuck with them. The Bridges, the Crowders. I do like Aiden's, what I'm saying, sometimes for double-doubles and shit like that. He know how to shit on your shit. Draymond Green, he be up and down and shit like that. I mean, Stephen Curry, he's self-explanatory. We don't have to go into that. Andrew Wiggins. Hey, I'm going to tell you one thing, though, man. Andrew Wiggins, he's been playing. So this is probably one of his best years, man. He's averaging 19 real points, okay? This ain't no. I mean, go through his game logs, man, and just check him out. I mean, he's been playing better than the other years. I'm tell you that. You know what I'm saying? He's been playing better than the other years. His points are all over the place. All right, but this team here, this game, they're gonna be shooting a lot of jumpers. All right, they're gonna be shooting a lot of jumpers. So it's gonna be added opportunities for peripherals. You got assists and you got rebounds. You don't always have to fuck with points, okay? All right? So, what I mean by that, we're going to go to the rebound section here. We got Andrew Wiggins. All right? It's a numbers game for me. It's always about finding value. His rebound probably sitting at 4.5, all right? That's what he's averaging on the season, 4.5 rebounds. He's hit this rebound prop in 5 straight games, okay? So, and 7 out of 9, even if you want to go down here and alter it to about 4, what do we got? A minus 290, that's a sweet spot, around that area, you know what I'm saying? Especially in same game parlays, especially when you're trying to, especially when you're trying to get to plus money. Dang, I got to log in, man. Damn, I'm back over there. Okay. Dismissed that. Yeah, hold on. My fault, y'all. I was on the rebound. Yeah, so, just, normally what I like to do, minus 290, like a demonstration right here. 4 rebounds for Wiggins, 4 rebounds for Crowder. What do we got there? That's minus 116. And then if I was to even go with a 6 rebound or something like that, maybe for Draymond, and that'll top me off at plus money right there without points. It's a numbers game, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 or 3 minus 300s, that'll get me to plus money, you know what I'm saying? And being comfortable about what you're putting your money on and hammering it, man. I mean, if you're gonna bet a prop, then you can bet that. All right. If you just gotta parlay something, you can parlay something for lower odds, minus 110, plus 100, and hit it. And be done. We got 9 games. I mean, we got 5 games. Sometimes we have 13. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. These peripherals, because no matter what, they're going to go out there and play the game. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pass and they're going to shoot. I mean, so players are going to grab rebounds. All right. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, though. Nothing is guaranteed. I'd imagine there's going to be a lot of 3-pointers shot in this game, okay? If you can find a way to get Crowder to hit 2, if you can find a way to get Bridges to hit 2, you know what I'm saying, Booker to hit 2 or something like that, 1 or 2 or whatever the case may be, then, that's a way to get to some plus money. You don't have to run it up. You don't have to run it up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't have to run it up, man. It is what it is, man. This is an everyday thing, you know what I'm saying? We got a long season. We're a quarter away into the season. Let's keep it moving. All right. Sacramento Kings Los Angeles Lakers at Sacramento Kings, man. Y'all already know the drill with this one. 226 over under. Lakers are 4-point favorites on the road. Y'all remember that game. Y'all know what I like to do. I'm going to tell y'all right off the bat before I forget. Like to take target guards against aggressive guards, especially aggressive guards against the Lakers, man. It is what it is. I mean, we've seen it time and time over again. These teams just played. Sacramento. You see what I mean, I keep telling y'all every day. Yeah. Is it a guarantee? No, it's not a guarantee. I'm telling you that. No, it's not a guarantee. He just gave him 34 points. And now I must say, Fox was very hot that game. He was hot. Halliburton, he had 19 points. You know what I'm saying? So, the guard thing, it's a thing, man. It's a thing, man. Now, injuries for this one here, we got Anthony Davis and LeBron James. They always questionable, okay? Rashawn Holmes is... he's questionable. I'd imagine he might go. Harrison Barnes is doubtful for this one, so that's something to keep an eye out on. Avery Bradley popped up on the injury report. He's questionable. He's a pretty nice defender at times. Mo Harkless is questionable, and then there you have that. All right. So, first thing I want to do right here, I want to talk about some value first before I forget. All right. Now, let me see if they got him out there. First. All right. So he ain't out there right now. Something to look out for. Things to look out for. I ain't gonna butcher his name, but his name is Metu. All right. Now, last time they played Memphis, okay, they had his rebound prop maybe at about 6 or something like that. And man, he had 11 rebounds, man. Y'all know he got good rebounder upside. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, they had his 8 rebound prop or 9 rebound prop sitting at about plus 700 or something like that, man. I jumped all over that shit. That was crazy. Man. Going up against Memphis, and you know how they do in Memphis. I mean, but it is what it is, though, man. I'm just trying to tell you. These are diamonds in the rough that you got to be prepared for, man. Okay. They threw a lot of people on the books last time, man. They threw Marvin Bagley on the books. Okay, he went out there and again, even though they blew Memphis out, but they ended up throwing them up there. They threw Davion Mitchell up there. You know what I'm saying? Who else they threw? They threw oh man, what's my guy name? Terrence Davis up there, man. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Davis, they threw him up there, man. He went out there and had him 13, 14 points with 2 threes. You know what I'm saying? A few rebounds, man. So, the value, you know what I'm saying, in the matchup, we got to put it together. Got to put it together. Okay? Now, right off the bat, I'm going to have interest in this 12.5 point prop. It is what it is. Probably one of my favorite props right here. 12.5 props, even if I want to alter it, 12.5 points for Tyrese Halliburton, okay? Even if I want to alter it up to 15 at plus 154, you can do. I wouldn't mind if you do that. It is what it is, man. I would have really knocked super fire out the books last time these two teams played. If he would have had 20 points, he had 19 points, man. For real. I had a monster ticket going. These are the teams that we like to target, man. Los Angeles Lakers, Sacramento Kings, going to be a lot of jump shots, a lot of rebound opportunities. Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. You know what it is with these guys. You know what I'm saying? They don't have too many players out right now, but that's what I just wanted to touch on them right there, man. So keep an eye out for Holmes. I think it's a good spot for Holmes. He's a double-double candidate, every given night. So keep an eye out for Holmes, man. If he pop up on the books, it's about the other guys right now that they're not showing. So I want to make sure you guys know. All right. Last game on the docket, we got Detroit Pistons at Sacramento Kings. 220. Damn, I clicked back on the Lakers though. At the Portland Trailblazers, all right. 216 over under in this one. Portland Trailblazers favored by 10. Now, you guys know that I'm an underdog type of guy, all right. Speaking of underdogs, let's take a look back at yesterday, man. Let me tell you. Look, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they going out there, and you have to watch them, man. On the road, at home, whatever the case may be, they cover Kings, man. They going out there, man. When you look at that Cleveland Cavaliers team, bro, they look like one of them old school 1970s, 80s teams, man. They got damn near 3 7-footers starting. You got Allen out there with this big ass fro. You got Mobley out there, long and skinny with them short ass shorts on. Marketing starting. I'm like, come on now, these motherfuckers out there big as hell. So always watch out for them in those large spreads, okay? And another one before I forget, New Orleans Pelicans. Watch out for them in them big ass spreads, man. I told y'all. When I tell y'all I got that, I got some interest in that spread. Y'all know what I'm finna do. I'm an underdog type of guy, all right? Just like that Pelicans game. What I tell y'all yesterday? Josh Hart, I told y'all, look out for them assists, all right? His assist prop, the highest it went was the first. Let's rewind back to the first time they played. I told you I took him for seven rebounds at plus 600 for the ass to win. He knocked it out. Yesterday, I took him for I took him for 7 rebounds. This time he ended up having 9. And then one of my favorite props was, his assist prop was probably sitting at 2.5. I took the 2.5. I took the 3.5. I took the 4. He had 9 assists, man, 12 rebounds. The matchup got to be there. It is what it is, though, man. It is what it is. Brandon Ingram, that 4 rebound prop, boom, he knocked it out, man. Double for Valanciunas. He knocked it out, I told y'all, Mobley, that 2 assist prop, he knocked it out. Them 6 rebounds, he knocked it out. That double for Allen, he crushed it. Going up against Dallas, he crushed it. What else was from yesterday, man? That double for Murray. Let me get that. It was one of those days, though. It was just one of those days, But making those right plays. I mean, that triple double from Sabonis. Everything lined up yesterday, man. It was one of the days for the ages, man. Everything lined up. I mean, uh, that Christian Wood, that 15 rebounds, and my buddy keep jumping in my motherfucking inbox about congratulations because he fucked them up, man. That was plus 500 on a player performance double. He took he took he took he took uh damn he took he took Rudy Gobert for 16 rebounds in the win. Um, he took Wood for 15 rebounds in the win, and something else, man, knocked 5 from their ass though. But it is. It just was one of those days, man, for the players, man, and it is what it is, man. I don't have much for this one here. I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't have the player performance doubles out in this game. They only have for the Detroit Pistons side, they don't have the player performance doubles out. I'm gonna have some interest in the double double for in the win for Nurkic, man. I mean, I know it's painful. It's painful as hell. He in the best matchups, he just don't fucking get there, man. Player assists. You guys now. Cade Cunningham assist prop is back down to 5.5. I mean, he's hit this prop, man. He's hit this prop. I got some interest in it, man. He's hit this prop. I don't mind if you go down to, it's at plus 116 right now. If you catch the alternates out and go down to 5, then, be my guest with that, man. He's been rebounding the ball okay here and there. But he did hit this prop, and he hit that 6 assist prop in, I mean, what? 7 out of his last 8 games, man. So I can't knock that. I can't fault him for that. Yeah, I'm gonna sprinkle something on it. It's at plus money. I'm gonna sprinkle something on it, man. But overall, I like Detroit Pistons to win this one. I talked my ass off, guys. Peace, man. I'm out, man. Yeah.